What is up, you guys? It's your favorite tarot reader, and I am back with another read. Okay, honey, period. I am taking personal readings. You guys could Cashapp me at money sign CapriceCooks. You can also email me or Apple Pay me at CapriceCooks@icloud.com. I have started to sell t-shirts, and I also have started to sell waist beads. Homemade, handcrafted waist beads. So if you guys would like to tap into any of my homemade products, whether it's a shirt, waist beads, or jewelry, head over to my personal Instagram at CapriceCooks. Alright, y'all. So, yeah, I work on energy. Energy is fluid, so this could be about you. This could be about the person that you're thinking about, or anybody's thinking about you. Also, time is an illusion, so this could be about the past, the present, or the future, but somehow it's affecting you right now, okay? Alright, y'all, so it is 8:13 over there on my stove, and in real time it's 7:11. Feel free to look up any angel numbers mentioned in this video. This is going to be a reading for my Geminis. For the end of July. Spirit guides, ascended masters, so families, twin family, please be here with me at this time, helping me receive a message to deliver to my Geminis for the end of July. So we got giving up, surrendering, kind of like taking a break on intimacy, taking a break from your relationship, or surrendering to love, surrendering to this person because you see them as your reflection, taking how it resonates. It feels like really having to take a look at yourself in the mirror and realize how strong you've been built to be, how strong this relationship is making you, how strong things in general are making you, how strong you just are. It feels kind of like coming into contact with your reflections, coming into contact with people who look like you, not physically but emotionally, spiritually, meeting up with your soul family, realizing how strong you are through all of your different relationships, you know, through all of the different times you have been intimate, through all of the times you have surrendered to allow somebody to hurt you. You know, I feel like you real life taking a look at yourself and you just kind of like, damn, I am strong. I am here. Also for Geminis, I feel like a lot of y'all are in y'all feelings. And with this pearl here, it feels like I'm picking up on like vagina. It feels like sexually frustrated, not really having sex, kind of like at a standstill, at a halt. And then a passion card came out. Not really dealing with any passion. You got this Aquarius card here. I always associate the Aquarius card with children, like lightheartedness, fun. It feels kind of like somebody could be missing the kids. Somebody's child could be missing. Somebody could be looking for their kids, and it's kind of like their relationship is on the rocks because the intimacy is out. Y'all looking for a missing child. It feels kind of like a lot of arguing, a lot of bickering, a lot of fighting. You want more cake? Okay, after mommy is done working, I'll get you one more piece, okay? Okay, go sit down. So I'm done. But yeah, it also feels like being passionate about something, being so passionate about something that it's like, what are you doing? Being so passionate about something that it's kind of like you passionate about ending the cycle of something. It's like, I'm so passionate about this that I wanted to change. I'm so passionate about this that I wanted to evolve. I'm so passionate about this that I want to make it something new, or make it something different, or make it something better. It feels like trying your best not to lose the passion within a relationship, trying your best to speak about your feelings, or even trying your best to become aware of your feelings. Like, maybe you don't even know what you're feeling. Maybe you don't know if you're ready to be intimate with somebody. Maybe if you don't know how relationships are affecting you right now, or how intimacy is affecting you right now. It also kind of feels like night and day. Like, sometimes you're happy and sometimes you're sad. Like, you know, it feels like sometimes you really feel like your life is moving and headed towards the right direction, and then other times it feels like you're just on this Ferris wheel, this cycle of like the same stuff over and over again, over and over again. Alright, so this is going to be a message from my Geminis. We got the Magician, the Queen of Cups, and the Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. But yeah. Also, I'm hearing like satellite, like no communication, not really able to speak to each other, the moving away of each other. So this could be a couple who has split up, moved away, like lengthwise. This could also be somebody just kind of seeing you as a star, seeing your individualism as something that they are now passionate about. It's like, I'm passionate about making this work with you. I'm passionate about understanding your feelings and about understanding you. I'm passionate about seeing you, because I feel like in the past, maybe this person hadn't. They hadn't seen the relationship for what it was. They didn't surrender to the intimacy of it, the what you can't get from everybody. The quietness, the surrender of just love. You know, it felt like somebody wasn't very accepting or receptive to the surrendering of love. It feels like somebody didn't really want to give their heart. It just kind of happened. Or maybe they didn't go in wanting to give you their heart, but it's kind of like they fell for you. And I don't think that they understood that you came with so many feelings and emotions, because maybe you started off the relationship as very nonchalant. And now I feel like you're very much in your feelings. You're very much kind of like dealing with your strength silently, dealing with trying to be strong, trying to force yourself to be strong, trying to see the strength in yourself. You know, even when it's hard, it's like you're trying to get down to the core of who you are outside of a man or a woman. Mountain goat, fighting for love or ardent declarations may hide unfaithfulness. So if somebody is trying hella hard to prove to you that they're faithful, it could be backfiring. Otherwise, other than that, how can I read this? Because now I'm wondering what this means. Fighting for love or ardent declarations may hide unfaithfulness. So maybe this is what you were thinking. Maybe you were thinking that this person wasn't fighting for you. Maybe you were thinking that because they weren't fighting for you, they had to be dealing with somebody else. Or because they stopped arguing with you, maybe they arguing with somebody else. Like, it honestly, to me, feels like grazing. Like, it feels like talking to multiple people or texting multiple people or trying to figure out, like, grazing. Like, you chilling. This feels like chilling. It feels kind of like, okay, I'm not in no situation. I'm just kind of chilling. I'm trying to see what I want to do. And I feel like this could be a very masculine energy, or if you're feminine watching, you could be in a very masculine energy trying to talk to a lot of people. Because these horns right here are showing me kind of like testosterone. And it feels like family. It's like watching your family fight, or watching your parents fight after they've had a super good marriage, you know, or watching the intimacy be broken down within a foundation. Outside of that, how I'm looking at this, like outside of just relationship, because we do have so many relationships cards, as y'all can see. However, I feel like this is starting to have a relationship with yourself. Deciding, I'm not going to be unfaithful to my journey anymore. I'm not going to prove who I am to somebody so much that I'm losing pieces of myself. Because a lot of times when we get into relationships, I feel like we try to force the other person to see that we're a good woman or a good man or a good person. I'm tired. I just got tired when I started doing this reading, because we just came from the park and I was chilling. But it was still light outside and Kamaya is chilling, so I was just like, hey, let me film. But I just got really, really tired. It's kind of like being fed up and tired of fighting for love and fighting for declarations of people's love, like wanting people to just show you. It's like, I'm tired of fighting. I'm yawning. I feel like if you're yawning a lot, you're not able to catch your breath. If you're just noticing that, like, you don't want to breathe in people's energy, it's because, like, that's confirmation. What? I'm sorry. Somebody just asked me, like, do you think my energy is bad? And I'm trying to figure out, like, why is that? I feel like people are asking questions that they already know the answer to. And I'm not saying that who wrote me energy is bad. But I feel like if you, like, let's say, for example, my daughter asks me, like, are you sad, if she see me looking a certain type of way. Or if I know that I'm irritating my boyfriend, I ask him, like, am I getting on your nerves? Like, I'm irritating you or something? Like, what's the problem? Like, you know how you could, like, you say stuff like that because you can tell. And it feels kind of like people know what they're doing wrong to you. Like, people know how they aren't showing up for you. People know that they're mistreating you. People know that they aren't giving you positive energy. People know that they aren't treating you with the utmost respect. So now it feels like you're realizing that you've been unfaithful to yourself in allowing this stuff, in accepting this kind of stuff, in teaching people that it's okay to love you in this kind of way. So now I feel like you are, my daughter told me this the other day, like, I could see the scales in your eye, like, I could see your heart scales in your eye, like, I could tell. It's a sense of kind of like being able to see people's true intentions through their eyes, through your relationships with them. This is also kind of seeing relationships in your life be opened up for what they really were. Even if it's friendships, I feel like a lot of people are being eliminated, Gemini, from your life, because it's like, okay, you're starting to see that people were very unfaithful to you. Like, you could have been a really, really good friend to them, but they could have been talking about you to other people. You know, so I feel like it's a sense of realizing that the relationships that you have been in have caused you to be unfaithful to yourself. So now there's a surrendering of the heart. There's a, I want to hold your hand. There's a, I want to learn more about me. And now I feel like a lot of people are reaping what they sow when it comes to you. Realizing, hey, I want that person's energy, or I hate that I lost that person's energy and stuff like that. Like, it feels kind of like karma. Like, karma is damn near coming for everybody who thought was like they was free of it. It feels kind of like I'm coming back around. And then just saying I'm coming back around, you got a stripper pole right here. I'm coming back around. Somebody could be watching a lot of stripper vlogs, manifesting money, just manifesting the lifestyle, manifesting whatever they want to do. And I also feel like if I do have any like people who exotic dancers or strippers or anybody who works in the sex worker industry, like maybe you do OnlyFans or something like that, it feels like getting to the core of why you're doing it. Like, okay, yes, I need this money, but why do I need this money? I feel like there needs to be budget plans. There needs to be a surrendering of your money. If you are spending money on something, I feel like you got to surrender that habit. Like, you got to surrender that bad habit. You got to surrender whatever thing that you're spending money on that's stopping you from getting what you want. If you're trying to buy a new car, or you're trying to move homes, or let's say you're trying to move to a different state, or you're trying to just plan a trip after the corona shit over and you want to take a fat ass vacation, or what else do people spend money on? Shit, I don't know. You want a bike, an ATV or something, or something for your home, or you want new gutters, or you want to redo your room, whatever. I don't know. Whatever you need money for, it feels like surrendering whatever the bad habit is. Like, even if it don't got nothing to do with money, it could be eating a lot. That got something to do with money too, but it could be working out too much. Like, you could have a habit of working out too much. You could have a habit of cleaning up too much. Like, you could have a habit of being compulsive, or like, you know, like whatever your habit is, it's time to surrender to it. It's time to just be like, all right, like, I don't need it. It's not something that I have to do. I'm stronger than this. I'm stronger than that. Like, it really feels like tapping into your strength with this surrender card here. Like, tapping into your angels. Like, it feels like your angels have been helping you. They've been giving you water, trying to nourish you, like trying to make sure that you're hydrated. Like, it overall feels like, I just heard bathing in broth. I don't know why. Maybe you always cooking with broth in your food. Bathing in broth, bathing in salt, like salt water, salt on your tears. Like, it feels like bathing in sweat. Like, you hot, you sweaty, you're emotional, you have anxiety, your heart is pumping. Like, it just feels like so much is happening at one time. that it's like it's overwhelming, and it's overwhelming to the point where like you can't really be intimate with people. Even if you have a best friend, you can't really get down to the nitty gritty with her. You can't really tell her what you want to tell her, because I feel like you're unaware yourself. And all that unfaithfulness to self is making you scared that other people are unfaithful to you too. Because how you love you is how other people love you. And if you've been unfaithful to you, I feel like you're picking up on the fact that other people are being unfaithful to you as well. And there's an energy of like mask wearing a mask. So we could definitely be dealing with the Taurus. I'm gonna do Taurus next. Three of Pentacles, another Taurus card with the Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck equals 9. The Three of Pentacles is about collaborating. So this is a family. With the Aquarius card, this is very childlike energy. It's very much like, not saying a family like that, but I'm saying like it's a collaboration. It's family members coming together. It's realizing, damn, like maybe my family got my back and my friends don't. Or maybe retreating, moving back in with your family after leaving a relationship. Or maybe getting kicked out of the house during a relationship and having to move back to your family. I'm also seeing like somebody getting back into painting or artwork or their craft, or you know, linking up with like a business partner or somebody who wants to work with them, somebody who looks up to you, somebody who admires you, somebody who sees the art in you. For some reason, I'm also picking up on like vaginal hair, or kind of like just a hairy body. Like it feels kind of like your natural beauty just radiates. Like it feels like it's something special. It feels like it's important. And I'm just watching my rabbit because he is just sitting under my chair. Stop. Stop. Okay, hold on. I'm almost done, okay? No, no, no. So maybe some of you guys are like realizing that you've been taught no all your life. Some of you guys are realizing that you've been taught that you can't do something, or you can't make something happen, or you aren't who you know yourself to be. And it feels like, no, you're not going to tell me no. You're not going to tell me that I'm not loving myself correctly. You're not going to tell me that I'm bad for standing up for myself. You're not going to tell me that I'm nagging. You're not going to tell me that I'm being a bad child. If you're telling your mom about how you feel about them, it feels like just making people own up, making people take accountability, and you also taking accountability for who you are, for what you bring to the table, for what you have to say, all of it. It feels like completely just like standing up for yourself and being in the energy of power. Period. Self-power, knowing the preservation of self. I'm not going to deplete myself in order to fill other people up. You know, it's that type energy. It's I don't want to do that anymore, and I refuse to. So now it feels like coming into admiration of self, coming into thinking about yourself in the highest regard. It comes down to looking at yourself like, damn, I truly am strong. My feelings are truly valid. Everything that I've experienced over my lifetime, like, it's really built me up for this. Like, I need y'all to understand, Gemini. And I just saw a pug. Maybe some of y'all have a pug dog, or want a pug dog, or are getting a surprise pug dog. But yeah, and my pet is just wanting to be around me a lot. I'm not really sure why, but he's just sitting under my chair, and for the last 2 days, he's just been all up under me. So it feels kind of like if you are pregnant your dog, your pug may be like sniffing your belly or sniffing your vagina, or just kind of like wanting to be around you more. Kind of just surrendering to the fact that somebody else is gonna be in the family. It also feels like if you had somebody pass away in your family recently, it feels like even if you aren't manifesting a child, it feels like there will be a new birth happening. It feels like there will be a new family member, or there will be something. No. It feels like there will be something that comes out of the death, even if that person has to be sacrificed for a new life. It feels like this is a blessing, and it feels like congratulating your ancestors for going home and being proud of them for living this life as long as they did, and being accepting of the fact that there's something now new that's about to come out of this. Like, to me, he bit up my damn pen. But yeah, to me, it truly feels like wanting to collaborate, but also wanting to collaborate with the right people, wanting to collaborate with your forever people, with people who wants to be in your life forever, with people who will work hard to stay in your life forever, with people who are making an effort and putting in an effort to continuously be in your life. This is not having to ask people to do stuff for you. This is about not having to ask people to have feelings and be passionate. This is people speaking their feelings and speaking their emotions and their passions and their drive. This is people just owning up to who they are and their feelings. It also feels like a lot of assumptions, a lot of just gut feelings where it's kind of like, I just know. And I feel like if you've been having a lot of stomach problems, whether it's nausea, indigestion, heartburn, or anything like that, I feel like that's your gut feeling. That is your intuition. It may not seem like it, but I did ask. I just heard that. I feel like God is making you conscious right now. So pay attention to your body. Pay attention to what's going on and when it's happening, because I feel like you constantly receiving messages about what's going on. You constantly receiving information about how to move forward, about how to do this, about how to do that. And it feels hella positive. Okay? Hella positive. Anyway, Geminis, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Again, I am taking personal readings. You guys can Cashapp me your money sign CapriceCooks. You can also email me or Apple Pay me at CapriceCooks@iCloud.com. Alright, y'all. I'm out here.